This is the Lockpicking Lawyer, and today is July 4th, so happy Independence Day to all my viewers here in the US. I hope you all have a safe and enjoyable holiday. What I have for you today is a Toledo brand model TBK400 hidden shackle padlock. It sells on Home Depot's website for about $45, roughly 50% more than a comparable product from Master Lock, or about the same price as a Master Lock with the hasp. And while this Master Lock is full of security pins, as I've shown you in the past, every one that I've encountered has been vulnerable to comb picking, which looks something like this. Now, that's really convenient for an attacker because the position of these locks when mounted makes them awkward to pick from the side, especially when they're full of security pins. That brings us back to this Toledo. It is not vulnerable to comb picking, and it is also filled with security pins, as well as drill and bump protection. So picking this with standard tools would certainly be awkward. That said, it's jobs like this where leashy tools really shine. They convert what would be an awkward job into one that is relatively routine. I'll show you that in just a moment, but first, I wanted to remind you that we're in the middle of one of our biggest sales of the year over at covertinstruments.com. We only run 2 large sales a year, one on Independence Day and one on Black Friday, so if you want to try your hand at anything you see me doing, now is the best time to gear up. You'll find the best prices we have ever offered on leashy tools, covert companions, and all the expansion packs, Genesis pick sets, and a whole bunch of other cool tools. That said, let's pick this Toledo open. Okay, nothing on 1. 2 is binding. Nice click there, and it feels set. I should say this has a very powerful spring in it, so slot number 2 is almost certainly our bump protection. Nothing on 3, 4, 5 is binding. Nice click there, and we dropped into a false set. 6 is binding, nice click, and it's still binding. Getting a little counter rotation, almost certainly a spool. There we go, I think we got 6 set. Nothing on 1, 2, 3 is binding. Counter rotation on 3, and I think we got 3 set. 4 is binding. Counter rotation on 4. 3 and 4 are definitely spools, and we got this open. Okay, folks, we got into that fairly quickly, but using the right tool is a big part of that. All in all, though, it is a fairly competent product. 6 pin stacks, full of security pins, bump protection in slot 2. You didn't see it, but there are hardened anti-drill pins. By the way, if you do want to see what the pinning inside looks like, go back to video 1550 where I took apart a Toledo lock with similar pinning. So, it's certainly not a high security product by my standards, but with no major blunders, it is far better than most. In any case, that's all I have for you today. If you do have any questions or comments about this, please put them below. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please subscribe. And as always, have a nice day. Thank you.